let's enjoy the Florida sunshine. All right, final week of the season, and we got ourselves Sebring. So I got myself a 144 627. I think the fast guys are going to be doing like 41s, so it's all right. I'm happy with it. I like Sebring. It's not one of the tracks that I'm good at, but it's one of the tracks that I'm not good at that I like. If that makes any kind of sense. I'm happy with the time that I got here. I'll be happy if during the races we'll be able to do 46s probably. It is ESS was this past week, and it was in the afternoon, and it was pretty hot. I believe the IMSA races are going to be in the morning. It'll be cooler, so it'll be a bit quicker track. So that'll be exciting. This is the final week of the season, so probably next week. I don't know if we'll have any videos. If we do, they're not going to be track guides. And I don't know what my plans are for next season. I don't know if we're going to keep doing the whole multi-class thing. I think I kind of want to dip my toes into something different. We'll kind of see what the schedule looks like and what that brings us. But without further ado, then we will show you the lap here, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about how we did it.
Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 time is good. Last lap was at 144.6. Sector 3 times okay.
All right, Sebring with our BMW hybrid V8 LMDh car. We got ourselves a 144 627. It was tough. Let's go. Got a decent exit on this corner here. Kind of able to zone out on this lap and help me out quite a bit, but yeah, this is just flat out for the start finish here. And then my braking point is going to be where there's kind of a crease in this barrier here, and that's kind of where I brake to come in here. It's pretty minimal on the braking for this, and we're just going to kind of brake until we get near this cone here, and then we're going to get back on it and just kind of go fast, hit the gas, come on out. And our next braking point is going to be a little bit in between, or right ahead of these two cones here. This is the first set of cones. Sorry, 3 cones. That's what I thought. I'm like, why is there only 2? It's because it was hiding behind my windshield wiper there. But yeah, we're gonna brake right here, hold it for quite a bit, and we're gonna kind of let it come out in a triangle shape, and start coming back on a little bit as we go through here, and we're gonna get all the way back on. Our next braking or slowdown point I'm looking at is this little section of curbing here. It's gonna be kind of where I'm gonna brake again, just a little bit. We're just gonna kind of hold this to keep the front of the car down as we come through this next this corner here. So we're just holding a little bit of pressure there. Keep the turn in, and then as we get past it, I try to get on it like quicker, like more throttle more quickly, and that just kind of unsettles the car. So we're gonna try and be real smooth getting on the throttle here, and then it's just flat out for this whole section here. Then braking point, I'm trying to get it so I'm a little bit past the 4 here, but like I'll sometimes do it before the 4. We do there, but we're peaking, like we hit our peak afterwards. So we're kind of starting here and we're peaking. We're gonna try and get all the way down to first gear here. We're gonna start to turn in, kind of at the beginning of this curbing here is kind of where we're starting to turn in. And just bring more turn in, let off the brakes, a little bit of gas, the rest of the gas as we come through. So this is we're kind of on this curb a little bit, and then the rest of the way, and then it's full throttle again for a ways here. And then here, the 3 is kind of what I'm aiming for. The three cones. A little bit before that on the brakes. Pretty heavy on the braking. And this one's a little tricky. I try and kind of keep it to the right, just for and we're just kind of trail braking through here. Try and kind of keep it on the right a little bit more here, so that it opens up the next section a little bit more. We're just gonna kind of bring the throttle back on, and then this is gonna be full throttle through here. And then this is just kind of a little break as we're trying to curve this out. We're trying to go in an arc here, to kind of make it round. I'm not quite sure how to explain what I'm doing here, but we're just gonna kind of brake in a straight line towards those 2 cones, and then trail through. So we're just kind of braking. We're gonna let it back out, and then we curve in towards this curb here, and then we start to put the throttle back in smoothly. If we go on too hard, we'll overshoot and end up in the grass over here, or dirt, and then the grass, and then the wall. But yeah, so we're just gonna go full throttle through here. I think there's probably an ideal way to do this, but I just kind of go where it goes. It was when I started out braking at the 3 cones here, and then I decided that like the 2 is doable, so I'm kind of hitting most often kind of in the middle here where my peak is, and we're just gonna kind of let off. It's kind of a progression thing, right? We're kind of starting at the 3, and then we're hitting our peak at the 2 there. But yeah, we're just gonna hold the brakes a little bit as we come through here. We're gonna slam on the gas and let off, and then I start to brake again, kind of as we enter where this end of this curb is. We're gonna kind of put the brakes on again a little bit, just a little bit, and then we're gonna try and angle the car so that we're just gonna kind of brush this curb here. And then we're gonna get the rest of the throttle as we straighten the car out. And this is just full throttle all the way to the 2 cones here. We're gonna hit the brakes there. And then we're gonna kind of slowly turn in. try and make this radius as wide as possible. I think I'm still not arcing enough, but then we're going to kind of try and come in and be near this wall for this inside part here. So we're just still holding the brakes a little bit, just kind of coming around the wall, and we're just letting the brakes out slowly. I'm going to start to feed the throttle in, and then kind of let the wheel come out. And we're just kind of aiming for coming out right here as our radius opens up, and then it is full throttle the rest of the way, and we've gotten ourselves a 144 627. All right, so yeah, excited for this last week of the season. I'm always excited when the new season comes around. I would kind of burn myself out throughout the course of a season. It's just the way I am. So like, it's always refreshing to have that week 13 in the middle, in between seasons, and kind of get a new thing to tackle. So I am excited for that coming up. I'm excited with the 144 627. We'll end up seeing where we fall in the championship points at the end. Who knows? I haven't really been keeping track of where I am. In regards to that, I don't think I've been doing too terribly well. I don't think I've been doing awful, but you know, it is how it is. Anyhow, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, that one works too. And then if you want, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. It does help out, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.